And I think we went over what could potentially hurt. If you don't have anything to add to that, guys, I think let's wrap up with what you would have done differently. So maybe not so much what you would have done differently in the initial application, but about this interim period before now and regular decision, whether it's for the school you were deferred from or for your entire process of applying to other schools as well. So let us, Noah, I think your mic's still on, so I'll just, if you're ready,
yeah,
would
sure.
be a great time to go.
Yeah, what I would have done differently, I would have remained calm if I could have, and realized that this is not the end of my college application career, but I still have another shot. Regular decision is right around the bend, guys, and so don't freak out. This is going to be like really busy next 2 weeks, but if I could have changed anything, it would have been to just have that discouragement drain away and just fill it with enthusiasm to do better, and to continue to strive, because eventually I ended up somewhere that I now think is better than Harvard, but that's just my personal bias, and I think that yeah, it's not over, and you definitely do have another chance. And there's one more quick thing that I wanted to add about things that you could send in. So I eventually got accepted, and I'm attending Stanford University, and Stanford kind of, and along with other schools such as MIT, they do this thing called super scoring, which basically means they take your highest individual score from each subject, and they, from each ACT or SAT test, and they combine it with like your other ACT or SAT tests, and make like a super score. I don't know if you guys heard of this or not, but if you have, and if your school does happen to super score, and you scored differently in like a later ACT. For example, this was the case for me. I was scoring lower, so I was scoring about 31 when I applied to Harvard, and then after I applied regular decision, I was deferred, I scored 31 again. However, I had like a much higher English score and a much higher other scores. And so this isn't the case with Harvard, so I did not send them in. But if your score does happen to super score, you should send those additional scores in that could get super scored. Yeah, that's kind of like in response to what Chloe said earlier. And yeah, I guess best of luck. Don't get discouraged. You can do it.